Can I do something for you, my man?
Can I have your name, please?
What's that right here? My name is Jay Ross.
Could I ask you what we had going on here?
What's that?
Could I ask what we had
It's
going on?
police business, official police business.
Did you have a call here?
What's that?
Did you have a call here?
Yes.
Okay. Could I ask you what the call's about?
You can, but I'm not going to answer you. It's confidential.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have an identification number by chance?
612.
612. Thank you.
612. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Picture this: you're simply doing your job, taking a walk, or running an errand, when suddenly a police officer approaches, demanding your ID. No crime has been committed, no reasonable suspicion has been established, but you're being pressured to comply. Do you have to show ID? Can you refuse? In today's video, we'll explore a common police tactic used to coerce compliance without legal grounds and discuss how to protect yourself from unlawful detainment.
Can I do something for you, my man?
Can I have your name, please?
What's that right here? My name is Jay Ross.
Could I ask you what we had going on here?
What's that?
Could I ask what we had
It's
going on?
police business, official police business.
Did you have a call here?
What's that?
Did you have a call here?
Yes.
Okay. Could I ask you what the call's about?
You can, but I'm not going to answer you. It's confidential.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have an identification number by chance?
612.
612. Thank you.
612. Yep.
Thank you very much.
So I'm good with you. I'm good with you filming me.
I
but
don't have
here's
to
the deal.
move anywhere. There's
Here's
no
the
law
deal.
that says I
Here's the
can't be
deal.
here.
There is, because I'm about to bring up a person's confidential information.
Well, you're going to have to keep that private then.
What's that?
You're going to have to keep that private then.
My man, I'm going to ask you to back away from the car so I can
Is there a
bring up
law
his
that says I have to
information.
back away, sir?
There's a law that says that he has a right to keep his information.
What law is
private.
that?
Would you want someone?
Are you
somebody
referring to
filming
the
all-
Fourth Amendment?
Would you want somebody to film you while all your information was on the screen?
Well, it's not about what I want. You said that there's a law, so now I'm trying to find out what that law is.
Man. Okay. Hey, Dave. Hey, I'm trying to just get his info. Could you just block? I don't want him to see his personal information. So just stand in front.
You're going to restrict me from exercising my constitutional rights?
Man, I'm about to bring up somebody's personal information, and I'm not going to show it to you.
So you're asking an officer to block the view of my camera?
The view of you being able to see my person's
You're
personal
asking your
information?
officer to
Yeah.
block the view of my camera? Please don't touch me. Do not touch me.
You better back up.
What law says I have to back up?
He's going through someone's personal
What law?
information. You
What
cannot.
law? What law?
You're gonna be obstructing with our investigation.
How so, ma'am?
He's
How am
looking
I
up
obstructing when I'm not in between him
Would
and
you
his...
like your personal
How is that
information to
obstructing?
be
Do you
on
know what the
video?
definition of obstruct? It's
You
not
can
about what I
record.
want.
Look, you can record.
I can record right
You
here.
can record over there.
No, I can record right here.
You can record over
Call
there.
a supervisor. I'm not
He's right
talking
over
to you.
there. You wanna talk
Bring
to
him. I'm not
He's over
talking to you
there.
anymore. Don't touch me. Don't get in the way of my camera.
He's good. He can record. I'm
Alright,
angled.
You're good.
We're good.
Absolutely insane, man. So now we're good. So there wasn't a law that says I can't do this?
Man, you need. So what we're trying to do is we're
No,
trying
you
to
just
get some
lied
stuff
to me.
done.
If there's a law, please tell me what law that is.
Look.
If there is a, I'm not gonna touch. No, I'm not. No. Back it up.
So
You said there's a law that says I can't record that. I'm requesting you to tell me what law that is.
I'm telling you, we're doing an investigation.
So you're
right
just
now.
dancing around the question because you have nothing to back up your claim that it's against the law to record that. You guys have to make it private. I'm allowed to stand in public and exercise my constitutional rights.
You can, but right now we're doing an investigation, so that was our issue.
You also said I was obstructing. Do you know the definition of the word obstructing? It's a physical act. I'm not physically obstructing. Me standing here exercising my constitutional rights cannot be obstructing.
Like I said, when someone's looking through someone's personal records,
I'm not looking through anyone's personal records.
you're recording.
That is an
through the
exaggeration,
camera. If
ma'am.
we post it, that is someone's personal information. We have sensitive computer systems.
So you have to keep
personal
that private.
information. Exactly.
Okay.
But you
But you can't violate my rights to do your job. Do you understand that? Your job is to keep it private.
So you're interfering, is what I'm
No.
saying.
We'll ask your supervisor since
Okay.
you're uneducated on the subject.
Okay. So
How long have you been with the police?
How long have you been a police officer?
I haven't. I'm not.
So what is the argument?
Are you an expert on the law?
Okay. So do I interfere with your job?
You are right now. Are you serious?
Is that your job?
This is
To
insane.
record?
So now it's just we're gonna belittle me and is
No.
that your job?
No,
Obviously,
absolutely. I'm
obviously,
just pointing out a fact.
obviously, you're interrupting me from doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
You were
Well,
called over here
my
to,
partner
you
says it's
touched
fine.
me. You said that I wasn't allowed to record that. You said it was against the
My
law.
partner asked you nicely.
It doesn't matter how nice you ask somebody to violate their rights.
There's a
That's
difference
a
between-
violation of my rights.
Okay.
The Fourth Amendment says you guys
You're-
you guys can't violate his identity.
All right. Well,
Am I wrong or am I right? So he said, I'm good now. I haven't moved a foot. I can still see every piece of info on his screen, clear as day. He says it's okay now. So it was all about control. It wasn't about law. It wasn't about right or wrong. It was, well, right or wrong according to them, but they're not the moral police. They are law enforcement. They enforce law, and they keep their personal opinions on personal time. So she's over there trying to tell her supervisor, blah, blah, blah. How we doing, Sarge?
Oh, man, just another day.
So could I ask you, is there a law that says I can't record into his window?
So this is the thing. Is there a law that says, no, there isn't a law? However,
there isn't a law, so they lied to me.
No, but if there's confidential information now that's only required for law enforcement and you're not law enforcement, you cannot record that.
What law says that? You guys have to keep it private. Me standing in public exercising my rights, you can't violate my rights to do. No, not you specifically. I'm just saying in general. You can't violate a citizen's rights to exercise their.
Dude, you know your rights.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not about the moral aspect. It's about, they told me there's a law that I can't stand here and record that. He has to keep it private. I can respect that, but you can't violate my rights to do that.
True, but you cannot record what's on that.
But what law says that? Is there a penal code?
Yes, there's laws.
Would you mind looking it up?
I will give it to you. That's no problem.
Would you mind? You're a little close.
I know.
We're good. I'm good with him. I don't.
So this is what Sergeant's physically trying to butt me out of the way. He's pressing his body up into me right now.
I'm not trying to butt you out.
My is touching your leg. Are you serious?
Actually, it's not, because that would make me feel very uncomfortable at once.
Oh my God. This is insanity, bro. So once I told him my was touching his leg, he was standing so close. He took a little, look how close he is. I can still see all the info though. It just makes no sense. So it's about,
first off,
so you're gonna punch.
I'm telling you, you cannot record.
Are you gonna arrest me,
dude? I really
you just smacked my hand with the phone,
dude. I'm telling you.
Is there a law?
Listen. I'm trying to respect.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, you cannot record the stuff.
Can you please tell me what law?
I will give it to you.
I'm waiting.
Okay, I will give it to you. After we're done, I will give it to you. I have no problem doing that.
So you're just going to violate? You just touched me?
I didn't violate you, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Stop playing this victim
role. Playing with you? I'm playing
this victim role.
What'd you say?
Stop playing this victim role. Bro.
I'm a victim. Oh, my goodness. You guys are the ones crying about me standing here recording. You're the ones who made all this big deal. 3 officers coming up and touching me and bumping into me. Can I bump into you, Sergeant?
Well, first off,
you bumped into me. There's no debating that.
I bumped into you. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's take it away.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh.
Let's take it away.
Yeah, let's take it away now that we've been a bunch of assholes and violent. What's your name?
I just told you my name. Do you not have a good memory?
Do I not have a good memory?
Yeah, I told it to you earlier.
More disrespect.
You can go back.
More disrespect.
Go back in the recording.
More disrespect.
I gave it to you. Remember, you asked for that number
homeboy.
too?
You want to be a disrespectful punk?
You don't remember?
I got a bad memory.
Well, you're citing all these.
You want to talk?
You don't remember?
Citing all these codes? What code have I cited?
You asked me my name and my badge number.
What code have I cited? What are you even talking about?
I want to help you. Go back in your bed.
You are a child. You know that?
Go back in your
all
bed.
this for nothing. And I still recorded all the info on there. And I still got the info.
You're acting like you have a really good memory. I don't want to make sure.
I'm acting like what?
I told you my name, my badge number. I want you to go back. Yeah.
What a piece of.
Look out, man. I'm moving.
Shut the fuck up.
We got a report is, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you should probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so.
All right, so where'd you come from initially?
That's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what crime have I committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man,
you can go talk to the bank manager because they have already talked about this, and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why'd we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay, why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you call the person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you.
Okay, again, I'm not asking or answering any questions.
And then yelled at them when they contacted.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless, sir.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word.
Again,
we're investigating.
that's a word. That is not a crime.
It's
I'm
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can I
Again,
just see your ID?
no, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you, so that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side?
Again, go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. So
I'll happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay. You have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the trail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but I am not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is one of the few things that
that's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am convicted of a crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which you'll have a lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
You can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And to answer your question before, I don't know if you've got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay. Well,
I
want to see proof.
I'm not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show
question,
me.
I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my car that watched you do it.
Then you
I'm
cannot be the injured
I'm not
party
trying
then.
to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm
because
not a court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop because you have unlawfully detained me with the quote unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a sec.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me where the one way is.
I'm telling you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one way is. And where's the one way? And I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay.
Sir.
Well, then you cannot convict me of a crime.
Can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm here.
And I'm being irritated because you guys are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my area to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation of my constitutional rights.
We're detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which we are legally
Show me the proof.
That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No, because you're trying to identify me and I haven't been convicted of a crime. Well, I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
no,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID state.
If we are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I told you to go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they...
And I told you to find the other individual that quote-unquote made this.
And another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay? So let me talk.
Continue.
Is that
go ahead.
Fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
Am I detained?
You have your driver's license with you?
Am I detained?
Yes, sir.
What's your probable cause?
So you've been following my... That's suspicious.
It's suspicious of crime, sir? D. Caesar 511. Can I get your name and badge number? Your name and vaginal number?
Sir. Mr. Butler, right? Is it Mr. Butler?
What was your name and badge number?
334. AYALA 334.
What's your car number?
My what?
Car number? Vehicle number?
A patrol. I have to go back there and check.
Can you identify those officers?
We can provide you a business card if you like. That has everybody's name on it.
I need to see your policy, your department policy, okay, 22.27. I'm speaking, ma'am.
I'm speaking too, buddy.
Department policy 22.27 says that you must relinquish your police identification card upon request. Can I see your police identification card, ma'am?
My police what?
Did you not get a police card when you...
I don't understand what you're saying.
Am I not speaking English?
You're not speaking clearly.
Do you know what a card is?
We're not going to play this, sir. That's what we're doing. We're not going to do that.
I'm asking you to identify yourself with your police card.
And I did, and we're stopping at that.
All right. Am I free to go?
No.
What's the reason for the stop?
We already told you.
So you said I'm following somebody?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just wait for that.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? I can't see very well.
Owens 517, sir.
I'm speaking to him. Can you identify yourself, sir?
I'm telling you, it's Owens 517, sir.
All right, what? He's failing to identify himself?
No, he's not.
You're failing to identify yourself.
Okay. Just like you are, sir.
I have no reason to. Where's the supervisor? Where's the supervisor? I just want to be free to go. I don't need to speak to nobody.
Okay, then you are free to go, sir.
Get the f off my face then. Clowns. What the hell you stop me for? What y'all stop me for? What did y'all stop me for? I'm free to go, right? Free to go, I'm free to stay. What did you stop me for? What did you stop me for? What did you stop me for?
We already let you go, sir.
All right. I do file formal complaints, just to let you know. I do file formal complaints. You stopping my freedom of motion, no crimes, no infractions being committed. I do file formal complaints. Can you guys identify yourself, please? Do you have your police identification card per your policy 22.27? May I please see that, please? Thank you. You're the first person to ever do that. I really appreciate it. Nicholas Strong, thank you, sir. Kenneth Owens, thank you so much. Y'all be safe out here. Suspicion is not a crime. Just remember that, fellas.
Investigate those things.
But you can't stop my freedom of movement minus a crime.
So it's an investigation.
You say that again? Reasonables?
At this point, you're free to go anywhere with traffic.
No, I'm on a public easement. Is this a street? Is this a street?
It is a street.
Branch Drive. I'm on a street. Is it? There's no parking restrictions. Let me talk to you for a second though, because you mentioned something about reasonable suspicion, right? Reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. That's what you need. If no crime, you can't stop my motion. Remember that.
This situation is a textbook example of why knowing your rights is critical. The Fourth Amendment protects you from unlawful searches and seizures. And in most states, unless you are suspected of a crime, you are not required to show ID. Police often rely on intimidation and misinformation, but standing firm and asking, "Am I being detained or am I free to go?" can stop them in their tracks. Never waive your rights, because once you do, you set a dangerous precedent for the future.